Hi, I'm Toby Tobin. My mouth is already watering. BLT. I love homegrown tomatoes. One of the biggest questions I get on the radio show right now is, Toby, what am I doing wrong? I don't have good tomatoes. It really is easy. Just follow what we're showing you. I just love tomatoes picked right off the vine. Much better than food that's been picked before it's ripe and driven across the country. You won't believe how much fresher and delicious growing your own tomatoes can be. Now, last season I planted my tomatoes in these 7-gallon smart pots. I had great tomatoes. The only problem? I was out watering every day. So this year, let's all grow some great tomatoes in containers, and you don't have to make the same mistakes I did. Let's start with making the right choice in what you can plant.
There are two different kinds of tomatoes, determinate and indeterminate. And indeterminate means it's going to vine to the end of time or the end of the growing season. And those are not the best choices to make for growing in a pot. Always look for one that's determinate.
Lynch says the biggest mistake people make once the tomatoes are planted is related to under or overwatering and fertilizing.
Use the water meter that the good Lord gave you. Put your finger into about the second knuckle, and if it comes out dry, water. If it's wet, don't. And that's the easiest way to tell. The second thing is when you're fertilizing plants in a container, it needs more because a lot of it's water soluble and runs through the soil. If the plant looks yellow, tired, if it's not producing enough blossoms, then it's probably not getting enough feed. So we recommend every 2 weeks with SureBloom or a good liquid fertilizer. Whether it's tomatoes, herbs, peppers, or just flowers, be sure to get your kids involved. Have them help you water, and this will be fun and delicious for the entire family. The container that you grow vegetables in makes all the difference. And if you're planting in a cheap plastic pot, when that root hits the outside wall, it starts growing in a circle. When you use a fabric pot or a smart pot, when that root hits the outside wall, it fans out into those tiny white fibrous roots that supply the plant its moisture and its nutrients. Growing tomatoes in pots is absolutely awesome. Don't forget though, the biggest mistake I made last year, using too small a pot. Use the bigger pot unless you want to be out in 100-degree weather every day watering. That's no fun. So use bigger pots for your tomatoes. That's it, I'm Toby Tobin. See you next week.